take things to the next level. I mean,
it's never while we're recording, which is annoying. But
yeah.
Yeah, you guys are much funnier off air.
Yeah.
True.
Thanks, man.
I walked in
Pretty
this
funny
room
how
and
much it
a switch just flipped. And I was
Like that.
Okay, we're starting now. I
Boom.
guess.
Oh gosh.
Like, he's not the life of the party. He's the podcast of the party.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You said it
Chico. Topo Chico.
Took the words right out of my mouth
Yep.
and put them on a mic.
Topo Chico.
Yeah, that's true. There's a lot of people here.
There's side conversation
There is
going on.
a side, like, we might need a podcast for this side of the room and a podcast for this side
You
of
get
the
a
room.
different camera, you get like one right here.
We're like a
one
little
right
split screen view.
Yeah.
that'd be
There's like a podcast within the podcast, like the Kilo podcast. Which is
That'd be
just
nice.
Oh, yeah.
Like sideways.
like there's one camera right there, and it
This
gets
is
me and Kilo in
brutal.
one frame. And then this one gets everybody else. And like when me and Kilo want to talk, you look at that one.
Me absolutely getting caught lacking. What's happening?
Me quite literally lacking.
My brain.
POV lacking.
Me being used for 2 podcasts at once, and I don't even know. Hashtag used.
Oh, he goes to the net.
And we have two.
Yep.
Two.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Psychopaths still listening. Welcome.
We have 2 new guys.
If you've made it this far in the podcast, hit the like button.
Hey, we'll reward you with a like, except you're liking us, but you don't know. What?
I appreciate it. So yeah,
We like liking people.
Caleb and the sponsor are on the podcast today.
What up, guys? I'm here for it.
10% off Lucas Detailing.
I was just shocked.
30 in the winter.
What's the code on that?
That's what you do.
Code Sound Guy for 10% off your next order.
Hey, that's cool. Yeah.
And just,
Car detailing. If you didn't hear him earlier.
car
Your
detailing.
car's dirty.
Video,
What, like videoing probably?
video
Is what I would
production.
say.
Video production.
He'd probably even
Films
watch your
weddings,
kids if you
if you-
asked him.
I'll cut your lawn.
Watch your
Those
house
events.
when you're gone.
Watch
Take
your
care of
dog.
dogs.
You can say Lucas Detailing
Watch
pays
your
attention
kids.
to the details.
Yeah.
The little
Actually,
details of
do it
life,
all,
'cause that's
guy.
all that matters,
Pays
right?
attention to the
Attention to the deets.
Yeah.
Put that on a shirt.
I love those deets. ILD.
Oh,
We're friends.
Good.
The last name, I'm not gonna divulge it. But he sits next to me in class. You know who you are,
Can we call him George?
George
Okay.
Foreman.
That's my
George
middle
Foreman.
name. Like that.
George
My brother
Foreman.
Like the grill.
He sits next to me in class, right? And he drinks kombucha. Like the grill. It is the grill. Yeah, it's
Like
the
a
grill.
mini grill.
Yeah.
Not like a different kind
Sound
of
Guy
Yeah.
cut all this.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah, George Foreman.
George Foreman Grill.
Here we go.
He sat next to me in class, right? He had kombucha, and he got pretty buzzed.
Oh.
You got buzzed on the boot.
That's
On the boots with like the 0, 1,
And our
1,
teacher,
1, 1.
who we'll call, I call our teacher. Anything I want.
Teach.
Elderberry.
He's our educational uncle.
Right. He listened to this podcast at one point.
He does.
Yeah, he did.
Shout
in
out
the
to
beginning.
teacher.
Shout out Elderberry teach.
Elderberry.
Keep going.
Let's finish
We'll make
it.
the call.
Finish it.
Alright, okay. Our teacher didn't realize. And my classmate, he left class for like an hour. Because he was buzzed. Quite seriously. I'm not even joking, I'm not even joking.
Kombucha cannot do that.
Yes, you can. I watched it happen.
You have to drink
Kombucha.
gallons
Real
of
stories.
kombucha.
Real stories.
Okay.
It's,
That's it.
That's it.
That's why I'm contributing to it,
I
guys.
usually just use moonshine. I usually just
Higher concentration.
Yeah.
That's not real.
Oh yeah, total joke. Don't swap my house so I don't make it.
We need
We
some
might make
subtitles.
that.
This is.
I was about to say something
joke.
else. Joke. And then I bailed.
You really build it.
I want to hear though.
Too late.
Let me get one last one.
You're gonna have to do a lot of cutting this episode.
I'm actually gonna have to edit this one.
I mean, well, some people bail, like some people don't. You know.
Yeah,
Why,
but
why don't we just dive? Why don't we just like dive deep into something?
I've had to pay bail a couple of times.
I feel like that's why we're losing
Where are we
listeners
at?
on this. I feel like we just have to get real.
That's what I'm saying. Like real life stories.
That's what. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like let's
Wow.
not bail.
But that was his bit.
Just that one.
continue your story.
Yeah.
Just that one.
Yeah, I'm
Especially
not-
if our educational uncle
Yeah, you
listens to
gotta set
this.
'em up.
He did it at the beginning, but this
But
is a
you
year
know-
later. So
But we might not have to cut.
go for it.
And I'll tell you.
What? The intro?
Don't talk to my Mac like that. Don't talk to my Mac like that. It's rude to talk with your mouth full. We eat mac and cheese, sip some Hercules, and I'd like a placement, please. Perfect abs, impromptu raps, and lots of fast no cat. In the backseat, FHP, sing some threes. Just some boys with their sun joys making noise. It's the Don't Talk Mac podcast. The Don't Talk Mac podcast.
No, Mac.
Man, that intro never gets old. Bumpity-dumpity-doo. Oh my god.
Kills tag.
Caleb doesn't know what to do.
We all were just being awkward, and I had like a straight beeline to the camera.
Yo is looking the fans in the eyes right now.
I like my level of commitment right now because like I can
How do you
go
feel?
here
Hey, kind
and
of
I'm good. Like I can do whatever I want. You don't know what I'm doing.
Yeah,
Ooh, now he's back.
me, sound guy, and Nathan.
Yes.
So you put the camera on the person. Commitment issues.
I'd probably duck out about now.
We all know I have the
We're
worst
holding
finish
it.
this year.
Man, that has to go the best.
Stories?
No, not those stories.
Okay.
Those are off-air stories. You know what I mean?
okay. Sure.
We had science today.
What?
She was leading us to something.
Yeah,
You had science today.
you did have
Okay.
science.
Yeah.
Tell us the story.
What'd you learn?
Irrelevant.
Right.
Okay.
Gabe got home.
As I do.
How's he doing? With Sammy,
Did you honk going past our house?
who has been. Yeah, we did.
Oh, you did. Yeah, somebody honked, and I was like, "Ooh."
With Sammy. I think he's been on the
Yeah,
pod, right?
yeah, yeah.
He's been on the
Cheers,
pod.
Sammy.
Yeah.
Who got Sammy?
The real ones now. Sorry. And then we were playing one-on-one with Joe. Ah.
No! Rookie! What a rookie. What a rookie.
With sound guy.
Rookie.
Hang on,
And-
and I couldn't see what you were doing.
Just looking at some characters if you want to do that.
Okay.
Gabe went up. Gabe went up for a dunk, as he does.
As I do.
He's really tall. I know it's hard to tell with this angle, but he's really tall.
No, not you.
Yeah, keep going.
And he slammed it on Sammy. That's all I'm gonna say.
Fun fact.
You dunked it on Sammy?
Yes.
Hey.
I'm not sure if it was a full
That's
size
tough.
suit.
I'm not surprised.
It might have been an 8, but it
It might have been an 8.5 foot hoop.
was low. It was a low.
So, 10-foot hoop, Gabe just dunked like
Yeah,
windmill.
I windmilled it on Sammy.
Again, that was an irrelevant story.
Like the
Probably
John
shouldn't have added it in
Wimby
there.
clip. He dunked it on them like that.
The John?
Oh yeah.
Visual fun tech.
You have a lot of sponsors.
Official Fun Tag, Vlasic. Yeah, we're sponsored.
Who the heck is Vlasic? You ever heard of that?
Pickle jar.
Pickle jar.
I encountered the worst gas station I've ever come across today.
That's a bold statement considering gas stations.
There's a lot of terrible
Gosh.
ones, but this one was terrible. I was on empty and I pulled in. There were about a dozen and a half open booths. I was like, oh, no one's here.
It's 18.
Right.
So I go in,
18
I
guys.
pull up. Okay, good math. I pull up and I go to pay at the thing and you put your card in. No card reader.
Yeah.
There's no card reader, so I just
Why
like
would
walk
they?
in. I'm like, all right, I'll just go and pay inside. And you know what? I'm kind of hungry. I want a snack.
Oh.
So I go pick out some gummies,
Big
pick out some
idea.
chips.
Is that what-
The gummies we
that what
just
you
ate.
think?
No, not this. I got some Skittle gummies while I was going to.
Oh, those are
Yeah.
fabulous.
Okay.
Spoiler alert, I was going to.
Oh,
Got some
oh.
chips, got a drink. I was like, I'll take all this and I'll take $20 on pump 10. And the guy, without making eye contact with me, just said, yeah, we only take cash. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. There was just one guy in his 80s.
Where were you at?
It was in Colombia.
Like District of Columbia, the country.
No, the city, the town.
Okay.
I get
Yeah.
down in Colombia.
So they only took cash, which was interesting to me. And also, it was a pretty big room inside the gas station where the guy is, and just like one small rack of chips and snacks and drinks. I was like, this is the worst gas station I've ever been
That's
to.
funny.
That's gotta be the worst feeling. The anticipation of like.
Just the
So you
confidence
just
you
not
had.
carry cash around with you, or?
No, I'm Gen Z. Why would I have cash?
Gosh.
Yeah.
I have one of those
You're like-
code
It's
118.
I went to the
Germs.
gas station with the exact opposite problem.
No
Only
free
had cash.
advertising, but I have one of those code 118 wallets that only carries cards. And
Well, you're driving your vehicle. You just
Mhm.
leave some cash in the compartment.
there were some
Not
Department.
The fire
Department.
department area.
So you
Department
just
store.
have some cash in there if you ever need it.
there was
When
some
you're in a little
change,
department store.
Yeah.
some quarters and some dimes, but I don't carry like $20 bills.
20 bucks.
Yeah, that's okay.
But just like the confidence he
40
had to
bucks in
just
quarters.
like,
Yeah,
say,
no,
no
we just-
cash, without even looking me in the eye. Just
Wow,
he gets paid by the hour. He doesn't
Were you
care.
kind of angry?
that's unbelievable.
What did you say after that?
Kind of peeved me. I didn't know what to say. I was like, oh, all right, see ya.
So you just took it?
Hardcore vax.
No, I
You just
didn't.
stole it, right?
Yeah, so I grabbed as many chips as I could hold, and I ran.
Why is that always the move? Like, have you seen like the videos of like the people, and then they just one thing ticks them off, and they just grab as much as they can.
I felt like doing that.
Yeah.
I'm not a driver, but you can't pump gas till you pay, right?
Yeah, you have to pay first, which is why I went inside.
It's cool. I don't
That's a fair
drive.
question.
It's a fair question. I don't drive.
He's
No, he
just
doesn't.
stuck there. The guy's like locked him in the shop. He's like, you gotta pay for your gas. I'm like, I can't pay for my gas.
You lock the doors.
Oh, what would you do?
Hashtag vexed. Like, it's rough.
I love how close our feet are all
So-
together.
that's so
It's like
amazing.
8 pairs of feet. It's like 8 pairs
I
of
mean,
feet.
you
Like,
just went for the comfy.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
The socks
I'm in
I-
cabin socks too.
The socks that I have on right now are at least like half an inch thick.
what are cabin socks?
They're
My feet
fuzzy.
are literally sweating at the moment.
Like, feel how squishy that is.
Nice.
Yeah.
A little closer to you.
White socks.
Yep. Hey,
I, on the
Nike.
other hand, had a
$40.
great,
Not as fun.
Are there
great gas
Nike
station
socks for
experience
Nike?
the other day.
I don't know what brand is it.
So we went to 7-Eleven, went to go get pizza.
Oh,
Pizza
yeah.
was cold.
Pizza Hut, okay.
Pizza was cold, and she was like,
That's a risk.
I was like, okay, I committed to
Cold
getting
soda
pizza,
pizza.
7-Eleven pizza. She was like, oh,
Why?
do you want me to make you fresh pizza? And I was like,
Oh.
oh, you are an angel.
Wow.
You have come from above.
Pizza.
I thought she was gonna kill me before that, but
I'm
she made me
done.
fresh
It turned
pizza.
out to
It
be
would have
nice
worked if
little.
we kept going. Though.
Nice.
I'm
Don't
Worth
judge a
it.
book by its cover.
Gas stations can be pretty fun though.
They can be
You
fun.
go
They're
to
vibe.
gas stations that are like out there, and it's just like a little restaurant, pretty much.
Mhm.
Okay,
It's a good
Yeah.
time.
I'm not a Buc-ee's fan. I'm gonna say it.
I know
I
that.
went to my first Buc-ee's
Never
and
been.
I said, "This smell makes me want to puke." Right there with you.
The smell
makes
makes
me
me want to puke.
It's basically
It's
a
almost like
disgusting
always-
smelling grocery store with 100 pumps that they don't need.
And a
'Cause,
lot
like,
of beef jerky.
Where'd
a
you
lot
go?
of beef jerky.
And like
I
In
think a
Florida.
Buc-ee's are like. I don't think a Buc-ee's like Florida.
Because they had this like,
Sweating a lot.
yeah.
gator
Yeah.
jerky. Probably.
There's no
not
normal
good.
looking people. Like, I don't want to say
But
that
I don't
I'm
think you
normal
wanna go
looking,
to a Buc-ee's
but
in
these people
Florida.
looked interesting.
Buc-ee's
Yeah.
is like
So,
the
two
gym
different
floor.
stories.
of
There's a
America.
kid walking
One
around like
judging,
almost
one not.
naked,
But-
like a 2-year-old.
But
It's
a
like
Buc-
30
Yeah,
degrees
that's
out.
redneck. You go to Buc-ee's.
It's like 30 degrees out though. Like, why is the kid not have clothes?
Because you're in Florida.
Like, he's
Why did you
freezing.
go to Florida?
It was 30 degrees in Florida.
I think Buc-ee's is like a southern thing.
Yeah, it is.
It's
Yeah.
not.
It's like
I
Or
think
west.
Buc-ee's is like
It's like
you
a west-
want
like a-
it's
it's
southern
west-
Buc-ee's.
west-
Southwest.
Southwest.
Like
Yeah.
Florida
But they
has
have
one
them in, like,
that's
Missouri.
everywhere. You don't
It's
want
west and
Like
south.
Carolina.
Do you guys think Florida's the South?
Yes.
Yes.
It's just about as South of
I
America
don't
as you
know.
can
You
get.
don't
No, like
think
when you
so.
think of the South,
Yeah,
you don't think of Florida.
I don't
You think of
think
like
of it as the
Georgia.
Oh,
like
so you think
Tennessee.
it's sub-south?
It's
You're
like
thinking
I
thinking
think
of
so.
like
Like you're almost north at that point.
you're thinking of like
You're on the other side of the
We haven't
gap.
crossed
Yeah.
the equator yet.
I don't. Yeah, I mean, look at that.
It's
Can
definitely
we get a
no.
camera panel? of that?
Zoom up on that.
South is like South
Dude,
Carolina.
I think
don't mind-
South Carolina,
don't mind-
Virginia,
North
to
Carolina.
Georgia.
Just in case you don't know your geography, that's Florida. south of Georgia.
So I said, you think Virginia is south?
North
I
Carolina,
would say
South
there are parts of
Carolina,
Virginia that are very
Tennessee,
southern.
Georgia,
I'm thinking southern.
Alabama, Kentucky, Mississippi.
Mason-Dixon
and
I'm thinking like southern, not like
Arkansas. These are all
I don't-
south.
So he's thinking the people who say,
I don't think
oh,
so.
yeah.
South
This is up,
Maryland's-
down, up and down.
I don't
Mama
think
makes
I just realized this is
biscuits.
up and
Technically,
down.
Maryland's the south too.
this is not up for debate. There's a Mason-Dixon line. Anything below that is south.
We are technically the south. That is true.
We are technically the south, and I don't think Florida's the south either.
It's in the south, but it's not the south.
Southern.
So we're more
Southern states.
we're more south than Florida, basically.
No, I don't think that.
Well,
Southern states.
Yeah,
What's the
we
southern
have more
states?
southern
Can you
vibes
say
than
that
Florida.
into the camera?
The southern states are North Carolina, South Carolina,
Maine.
Tennessee, Georgia, Alabama, Mississippi.
No, not Mississippi.
Louisiana.
Not Mississippi.
And Columbia, the
Louisiana.
country.
And
Alabama,
You don't-
Tennessee,
Texas, of course.
Kentucky.
What are you
Georgia, South
thinking
Carolina,
southern?
North Carolina.
Wisconsin.
You don't
Parts
think
of West
Mississippi
Virginia.
is southern?
No. Like
Yeah,
southern-
Mississippi
southern
is going to be
vibe.
just about as
Definitely including
straight out as you're
Louisiana.
going to be.
No.
Although I've never been to Mississippi. so-
Louisiana is like deep south.
Yeah.
Deep. Oh,
Yeah. So is
Louisiana
Florida.
is like deep.
deep. Do your voice
Florida
just
and
go
then
deeper?
Louisiana, I would say is
South.
Midwest.
Seen the deep south.
Midwest, Louisiana.
So if you're in Georgia, you're kind of talking like this. If you're in Louisiana, you're talking like this.
Yeah,
Just
figured it out.
Good thing we have that. If you're in Florida, you're talking like this. What's that?
Florida's more Spanish.
It is. Okay, so we went to what is it called? Where was that? St. Augustine.
St. Augustine.
And it's like all original Spanish architecture.
Oh, that's so cool.
Tell me
Is
about
that like southern parts of Florida?
So it's like Spanish settled.
So like
So-
southern.
Yeah.
I thought you said it wasn't southern.
No, if you look at Florida,
it was
southern Florida.
Southern,
It was
northern
right-
Florida.
That's all I'm
Yeah, I
saying.
thought it was like up here.
That's all I'm saying,
It's like
guys.
right there.
When I looked at your
So you're saying like in
Well, it's
line
like
with like the
right out.
Bahamas, yeah?
Yeah.
Is it?
No,
The Bahamas like
Yeah,
No,
it's
Miami is right in the middle.
Oh, the Bahamas are.
Do they all
right
have that
here.
northern attitude?
But like way worse. Yeah, they were like.
I'm
Never
walking
have to
here.
do
I'm walking here. I'm driving my golf cart here.
This drink makes a Minnesotan with like some Brooklyn accents.
You said
Yeah.
Minnesota as if you were in like.
Minnesota.
See, I'm not very good
all
at
features pretty
Minnesota.
small. That's what it sounded like.
My Minnesotan always goes Scottish.
Scottish.
It's a fact that I cannot keep up with Minnesotan.
I'm walking.
I'm walking here.
I'm
What is
walking.
that red line on the map we just showed? Is that the
That's Interstate 70.
Yeah.
70?
Yeah, it goes all the way to Utah. Did you know?
I did
not.
So we were on Interstate 70, and we like saw a sign, and it said 2,390 miles to some random town in
Why?
Oh,
Utah.
So we're at like the
Oh
end
yeah,
of
go
70.
for it, go for it, right there.
Probably.
And I was like, so
So we're at the very
Two
end
and
of
a half
70.
thousand miles away. They're picking some random small town called Cold Fort. Why is this on the sign? It's like the end of
It's
the
the
line.
end.
It's the end of
It's
the
like
line.
a famous
It's the
place.
end of the line.
'Cause,
Someday?
like, it's like
It
the
goes
end of the line.
Baltimore to Cofort.
Yeah, I've
That's
like-
crazy.
I've driven just about like I don't know how many of those miles.
You went to
A lot.
here,
All the
right?
way
So
to
you probably
Denver.
drove to here.
Yeah,
That's gotta be a
almost
few
all of
hundred
it.
thousand. Yeah,
Guys,
Oh, that whole trip was on
1900.
70?
So
I think so.
so 270.
drag.
270 is a stretch of 70.
Oh.
Yeah.
someday we're
No.
gonna drive all
No?
of 70.
Gabe's gonna drive us all right after the
Crosses the
podcast.
We're gonna live stream the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Kidding.
Goes
That's a
south
boring
to
live stream,
Georgia.
bro.
That's
No,
That'll be
people would
interesting.
come
Yeah, that's
no.
unfortunate.
People would die. I think people would die
if we live streamed the whole trip.
Leave a comment if you would watch us live stream
I would watch
the
the whole
entire.
I feel like that could go like
I'd
really
go to
crazy.
sleep.
I feel like it'd get
Like,
better
if we-
around.
if we got, like, a wild-
I think
where
hour
it goes
7.
crazy.
Hour
No,
7.
if we got a school bus and we put
We
a
take your
QR
van.
code on the back
Wait, that'd
and like
You'd have to wait. That's a great
we
idea.
like put it out on the socials,
this
that'd be
QR
tough.
We're live streaming right now. Scan this QR
Like,
code.
That'd be
like,
epic.
stops before we get there.
Yeah, and people can jump on. for,
Yeah,
like, a few miles.
not like that. Like that.
Yeah,
They'll
murdered
take
along the
that.
way.
Who's driving this?
I'll drive.
Me and
Yeah.
Dylan.
We can hire a driver.
We're hiring a
I
driver.
have no money.
2,000 miles.
I'm not sure how much money this podcast is making you all, but it's a lot.
About gas.
Podcast like that.
Generated quite a bit of revenue for this podcast.
Oh, yeah.
When we go to Tennessee for the basketball tournament,
I think
Got the jewelry
Talk
too.
about last year.
You
I
buy
think
fresh
someone
stuff.
said Buc-ee's this year.
Yes.
So Buc-ee's not this year.
Okay.
I've never been to Buc-ee's. I'm interested.
Me either.
It's
I've heard good
stinks.
things.
I know everyone
Yeah, but you
loves
might
it.
live in Florida. It's not even south.
I went to one
So
in
this is
Kentucky.
It's smart.
Bud watches the Nate Land
Maitland.
podcast. Yeah.
I have a queued up my phone. Oh, I don't. No, I did.
Well, no, it's the smell of like this. Okay, so they
I'm sure-
they make these like ribs and jerky, and they
At
pour
Buc-ee's.
in the middle, and they pour this like sauce on it. And so when this guy's
Barbecue sauce?
pouring the barbecue sauce on, he goes, sauce on, and then everyone else goes, sauce
I'm
on.
not into that.
They all
Everyone
like
in the store.
all like the workers everywhere, and they just start like singing
Have you ever seen a
sauce
toddler,
on, and it's like
Have you seen a toddler like burst out and cry, like screaming and crying?
Okay.
I think I would do that if I heard that.
I have
I
like
think
5
I-
younger siblings. I've seen
I
it
think I
many
would do
times.
that. You know, just like the steam just rolling, and you're just like. I think I
You
would do
watch
that
it
if I
go.
heard people go sauce on.
I wanted to.
Before you-
I made a kid do that.
I
Once.
bet.
No, I've scared a lot of kids.
No, I made a kid sob.
Wait, when they just start shaking and
Dude, I
like
have
tears
4
start
siblings.
rolling down their eyes.
It's
you
the
know you messed up.
Chick-fil-A playground and like the little tubes.
And you were in it.
I
as
was
a
probably
15-year-old.
like 8 or 9
Yeah.
at that time.
Okay, so that's
And
why
like
they
this
don't
kid's
let
probably
you in.
like 4.
Straight up.
That's
And
what
so
you're
I'm just like, I'm driving my little car, you know, going wherever. And we're playing
in the
dinosaurs.
Chick-fil-A.
Yeah.
There's cars.
In the playground.
In
Up
the
in the-
playground.
Up in the sky.
It's like
Up
The
in the
tubes.
sky, there's like the car. You can like look at the window.
Oh yes. Yeah.
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 So like, we're playing dinosaurs though.
Yeah.
So I thought this kid was a part of the game. He's not a part of the game. I just roar in his face. I give it the Tyrannosaurus Rex all I got. Roaring in his face. And I just see his face turn and I'm like, shoot. And then he just starts sobbing.
That's when you
He
run
just
the other
turns around.
That's
direction
when
and
you
hope they
just
don't
run.
recognize you later when they get around.
Yeah, exactly.
When they like walk past your table and he goes, Mama, that was him. He was the one who roared.
I thought it was part of the game, honest.
Oh, that's
Yeah, one time I was at like a soccer camp, and it was like there's like a wide age range. So there's like me, like the older kids. I was probably 15 or 16 at the time, and then there's like the 7-year-olds maybe.
Might be too old for that camp.
No, it's like it's like a high school and like other like and younger schools.
Okay.
So yeah, I was at the camp.
Hey,
I
you
was,
do you.
I was waiting behind this kid
This 4-year-old.
to get water. He's probably like 7 or 8,
As you do.
as I do.
Right.
So think like an African well. He's like waiting.
I'd like to draw some water for my cattle.
He got
He's
like
like,
full time
he's
work.
like asking the woman at the well, like, may I have a sip from your pitcher?
Yeah, I'm just filling some up right now.
Okay, go on with
Yo,
your
So he was getting water, and he like turned around. He didn't realize I was behind him, and he like turned around, and I was like 6'4" at the time. So he like turned around, and I was like close to him, and he just looked at me. He goes, "Whoa!" and then like he didn't say anything after that. He just like kept looking at me and like slowly backed up. Like
That's fair.
he was like legitimately scared.
Yeah.
I was like, "Whoa! Oh, you scared me." He was like, "Whoa!"
How close were you?
And I'm like, "Whoa."
Were you like, were you uncomfortable?
I kind of think I'm bad at being too close to people. I think I actually have a problem with that. Like,
I agree,
like
I
standing
agree.
in line,
Yeah.
I'll be like, I'm too close to this person.
And they kind of look
that
back
person.
over their shoulder,
Yeah.
like,
they kind of look back,
You're a tailgater.
or like they
Like,
turn
absolutely.
Yeah, he
around.
does a car.
Like when you drive, are you
Actually,
like
don't
accidentally-
tailgate. No,
No, we'll find out later.
I'm good at not tailgating. But
We'll
yeah.
we'll see if people can scan that QR code.
But yeah, like in a line, we're all
back.
facing the same way, so I'm like
It's
kind
funny.
of close. But then they turn around. I'm like, whoa, I'm way too close. Okay, sorry.
Does it ever scare you though when they like acknowledge you?
Like when people are like scared of me, or when they're like close to me.
Yeah, close to you.
Uh,
You like you would get close and then they kind of like.
Well, I'm
acknowledge
scared
you,
that they're
and,
gonna be like weirded out.
Yeah.
It's different personalities though, right? Like you have a different
I
personality.
can just feel you breathing on the back of their neck.
Yeah, just like,
Whirl around.
what you gonna get at McDonald's?
Yeah.
Just waiting in line.
You're
behind
licking
the
your
kiosk.
lips.
what am I gonna get?
Large Fanta. That's an interesting move.
I can feel the
That is an
condensation.
interesting move. though. Can
Gosh,
we talk
hey,
about
large
James.
Fanta.
who's getting a Fanta?
Are we
I have the taste
Are we
palate
doing
of
the
a
thing?
5-year-old, but I'm proud of it. Fanta is amazing.
$5 meal deal?
$5 meal
All
deal.
day.
You get the small
Fanta
took it
Fanta.
off.
not.
Do they?
Yeah.
$5
How
meal
long
deal
ago?
is no longer.
It'll be back in like a month.
They have
Like the
to,
McRib. Oh, McRib.
McRib's back.
the
We were
McValley
gonna-
man
it's
might
back?
be good.
Yeah, it is.
So it was back a while ago.
The what?
We're heading back
And
there.
it went away
$5
again.
meal deal.
$5.
It's always-
McRib.
It's like those they do like it's like always a sale except for like one day, and so they say like sale coming soon, sale ending.
I'll
and
check.
then
Yeah.
it's always-
Just to get you to buy it.
Let's
It's
see.
all marketing.
Oh, the new
We need to try the
QPC
Yeah.
Angel.
It's gonna come back in like a week. Oh yeah, the Angel Reese special.
Is it good?
Say your
Oh,
hey,
Dunkin'?
Siri.
At Dunkin', I got Sabrina Carpenter.
Was it good?
It was gas. It had so much caffeine in it.
Is it
Though.
coffee?
Was it that
Was it
sweet?
espresso?
I guess so.
Use a coffee. I don't really know what it is. Yeah.
Should be an espresso.
I just
If
said,
it's not,
that's
I just said large Sabrina
Did you
Carpenter.
switch it up?
That was Sabrina Carpenter milk.
Like,
Is it good?
I think there was like 5 shots in it.
Oh.
That's
It was pretty good.
Oh, I need that right now.
I know, so I was trying to
Dude,
keep
I
it go
need-
for the pod.
Yeah, let's go.
Had that
At
sweet
some point.
tooth.
During the pod.
Coming up
for the camera.
fresh.
No.
The making.
I had
Yeah.
a chocolate cookie crumble
That thing.
wrap from Starbucks. Yeah, it was
I got
Yeah.
3 orders there.
Are we gonna do the
I got like
logo
sweet
thing?
tooth. I got a I want coffee, and then I got like a cozy.
Every time I go to Starbucks, I look
Then I
up
like
on
a
the
fall
menu
girl
and I
era,
say,
like
I have no idea what I want, and then I stutter, and then I order the worst coffee. Literally, okay, so picture this. I go into Starbucks, and I'm like, oh, I usually get like a cold brew or something, and like Nathan got me one the other day. So I was like, oh, can I get a cold brew?
Oh yeah.
It comes out just like coffee, like no
You
like.
didn't ask
That
for
was
cream.
in. That was.
Do you have to ask for cream?
Yeah, like
like
cold
really?
foam,
What
right?
is
I
it?
didn't order that one. I got you a.
And we waited in line for like.
So maybe I just
20
need to
minutes.
learn.
You do have to ask.
I don't know.
what
I
you
was with
want.
Rich
I
for
don't
that.
experience.
We were in line for
It's
20 minutes.
experiment.
There was only one person in front of us.
What?
There was only one person in front of us.
Well, yeah,
We
but
were
they
in
had like a
line for, like,
billion
4
online orders, and then she was like, "Get the man his cold brew," and then yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
it was really
okay.
good. You,
So
I
that
was
was
I was
standing-
waiting
I
at the counter. once
Like
for my
Gabe said,
drink.
like talking about the closeness, I was like over the counter, like
They just, like,
I watched every drink they made,
I know,
just
it's
waiting
like
for them to grab
I have
the
a
right
video
cup.
of it.
Yeah,
This is very
That
funny.
was-
Here's what he's having.
Well, once my drink was sitting like too far in to reach and get, and then everyone was just rolling around, so I couldn't really ask anyone. And then like eventually someone was close enough. I was like, "Order for Nathan," and then they just like look at
Nice,
the cup
it's
and like
power.
move it like a foot forward, and I'm like, "Thanks,
Yeah,
that's
thanks.
great."
Thanks, man.
And it was like turned the other way, like kind of behind an item that I couldn't really reach.
Yeah, that's fair.
That's a power move.
I just need to figure out what to get.
Order for me.
Put it on there.
Nathan,
I have some characters if you want to do those.
Should we finish the pod with a character?
I have a couple. I have 2.
Alright, yeah,
we
pull
can do,
them
we
out.
can do a second.
They're kind of like group. The second one I'll need someone else, but okay. So I'll just set up the premise, and then you guys will know what to do. So this first one is.
A character?
Remember the segment we were doing?
Yeah, actually, I think Nathan wasn't there.
Oh, yeah, you
I'll
weren't there.
pick it up.
Basically, it's just like I'm just moving this.
That's fine.
Sorry, just 1 second. God bless America. $5 meal deal is back.
Yes.
All right, great.
Okay, so that's all.
All right, this is not my own, but so we're all at a funeral,
Okay.
okay, and you guys
I
are
don't
just
want that.
Funeralist.
pretend,
He's not.
yeah, pretend like you know the guy that's dead was your buddy. So just all of you,
Oh.
and I'll come in a second.
Gosh. He was a great guy.
Philip was just. He was the life of every party. Like Philip was just.
I think they're gonna lower him down soon. Oh yeah, they're bringing the casket out.
Philip
Okay.
Philip was always.
Yeah, they're lowering him down now.
What?
How'd you guys know Philip?
Who's my Scrabble bunny? Buddy. Who am I gonna play Scrabble
What?
with?
He taught me to crochet.
He was a great guy.
What is?
I
Did you
think
like
they're-
this song?
No, they're show respect.
Is this a memory?
And that's it.
I'm gonna go crochet.
Oh my god.
Guy getting lowered into his grave with sail in the background.
That was interesting.
Alright, I have one more.
Not sure if I just like skipped a time zone or something. Like what
I'm
happened
pretty
there?
sure
I have no
very
idea what just
confused. Well,
Alright, I have one
all
more.
I know is I just named the dead guy.
He said we would both use
Yeah,
Dale.
so we don't do that Friday and this Monday.
Or maybe this Monday, not Friday.
Yeah, check that.
Because Alan's not.
Okay.
That'd be fine. I don't know.
I haven't listened. I haven't listened to it.
It kind of sucked. Like, wouldn't hurt to do another.
Alright, I have one more for you.
Or get the logos.
Next spot.
Yeah, you need it.
Probably we don't want to use ours. We just played Trivia Crack for 20 minutes. I've been waiting for ads.
Alright, who wants to be the Chipotle worker?
No.
Okay, that's all you.
Okay.
Alright, absolutely.
Alright.
So I am.
Luke wants to might be close.
My name is Peter Pierogi, and
Peter Pierogi.
I'm in line. You're the Chipotle worker.
Okay, I'm just gonna stare at you and not ask you what you want.
I'll
I'm
be
just gonna
the-
let you initiate the
I'll be
conversation.
the Karen behind you.
Because that's what they do.
I'll just be the guy cutting chicken. That's
Oh, I got
already cut.
Yeah.
Okay.
After this, I want to say something.
Yeah, you have to initiate. You're just a regular worker. You're not.
The Chipotle workers never initiate. They just look at you.
Well, they say, what do you want?
Yeah,
Bowl or
no, they
burrito?
never say.
No, they say, what do you
Hey,
want? I was in
Oh,
charge of dinner.
what can I get for you today, Chipotle?
Hey, how's it going? I'm just gonna do a burrito
Alright, burrito, and what do you want on it?
with I'll do a tortilla on the side,
Tortilla, okay.
and then
And what's the protein?
no protein,
No tea, okay. You going vegetarian or?
no rice.
Okay.
Rice was good.
May have to ask me the beans.
Sorry. What kind of beans you thinking?
Just black beans.
Black beans, alright.
Or,
How much? Is good?
oh
or-
yeah, just one more
Yeah,
scoop,
okay.
and then.
Anything else?
Actually, sorry, could I just get one more scoop of beans?
Yeah.
And just a little more. A few more beans.
I might have to start charging.
I'll do.
Anything else?
That's not a problem. Price is not a problem. More beans. One more scoop.
Okay.
Keep coming.
You want
More beans.
a
More
case?
beans.
Can I recommend the queso? It's really good.
Another scoop of beans. More.
Listen, man. I've never scooped as much beans in my
More
life.
beans.
This is more beans I've scooped my whole time working here.
Is that you're running out of black beans? Brown.
Brown.
Oh my god.
More beans.
Hey, can we get some beans? We need more beans up here.
More. Another scoop. More beans.
Yo, back in the kitchen. Brown, black, any.
And then can I get a Coke?
Is that Bill?
Yep. That's it.
Right.
Thanks. And that was guy who only orders beans at Chipotle.
That was lovely.
That was a good one.
I kind of forgot it was on camera.
Interesting.
No, wait, but I didn't.
Yeah, there's a camera.
Oh, how you doing?
There you guys go.
Alright.
I keep.
I'll come back with more of those, don't you worry.
I think we just needed to establish the segment and understand what you were doing. And it would have been more confused.
And that camera is about to turn off.